network infraction from Mr. Oyewale's and I might just have to leave the conversation there. Dele Oyewale, spokesman of the EFCC. Now, 14th of April 2014 is a day never to be forgotten for Nigerians, especially parents of the remaining girls abducted from their dormitory at the Government Girls College, Chibok, in Borno State. 10 years down the line, there is still growing advocacy and activism to pile pressure on relevant authorities to bring back the girls. TVC News senior reporter Jesse Tafida takes a look at how much government efforts to rescue those in captivity has yielded.
April 14, 2014, a day that put Chibok, a rural community of Borno State, on the global map, but for the wrong reason. More than 250 girls were forcefully taken from their dormitory by the dreaded Boko Haram terrorists, an extremist group whose insurgency has killed thousands of civilians and also caused multidimensional devastation, which the World Bank estimate will cost $6.2 billion. 57 of the kidnapped schoolgirls reportedly escaped almost immediately after their capture. The dreaded terrorist group claimed responsibility for the abduction in a video released by Abubakar Shekau, who led Boko Haram before he was killed by the Nigerian army offensive.
Who are we? Who are we?
As the Chibok girls' abduction stole global attention, pressure started to pile on the federal government and Nigeria's military. During that period, hopes were raised, but later dashed as the girls remained in captivity.
Like millions of people across the globe, my husband and I are outraged and heartbroken over the kidnapping of more than 200 Nigerian girls from their school dormitory in the middle of the night.
High-part negotiations with the terrorists were deadlocked until October 13, 2016, when 21 of the girls were eventually released. This again rekindled hopes of a possible release of the remaining schoolgirls. But the clamor for their freedom has continued to gather steam.
The government wishes to inform the public that we will continue to identify and commiserate with the parents and relatives of the Chibok girls who are still in captivity, while we work assiduously on the rehabilitation of those who have been rescued. So far, out of the 276 abducted girls, 187 have been rescued and reunited with their families. Most of those rescued girls over the years have been enrolled in different schools and capacity building programs.
I want us to remember that when these girls left, they were girls. They were basically children. They have come out as mothers with 3, 2, or even 4 children. So their status has changed tremendously. Their commitment, their understanding is different from what they were before they left. And as a result of that, the Borno State government took over their rehabilitation, giving them mental health and psychosocial support. We had to stabilize them because when they came out, they were highly traumatized because of the problem they went through in the bush. Having done this assessment and in consultation with them and their parents, it was collectively agreed that they cannot go back to the normal school, that is secondary school or women teachers college. And so fortunately for us, the Borno State government has what we call the Second Chance School. It's a complete, a holistic school that gives both vocational and other services, including computer literacy, numerical lessons, and what have you. And so presently, these girls are attending the Second Chance School.
Amina Ali is one of the lucky schoolgirls released by Boko Haram. She shares her experience.
I'm the one who first girl escaped from the captivities with a baby girl. She's 3 months and 3 weeks. So I escaped in year 2016. So I just did 2 years and 1 month in the captivities. The only thing I can remember in 2014, we are all in school writing our first SSC examination before Boko Haram come and adopt us and moved with us to the Sambisa forest. So that's where they keep us there in the bush. Before 2014, we don't even think that they will come to Chibok at that time. So we are living happily. We don't think about such thing could happen in Chibok at that time until 14 April.
The abduction of the Chibok schoolgirls is an event that will remain a reminder of the dark days of the Boko Haram insurgency in Borno State and the northeast region of Nigeria. Concerned citizens want the Nigerian authorities to live up to their pledge of protecting the people and double up efforts to provide a safe learning environment for children across the country. Jesse Tafida, TVC News, Maiduguri.